So this video is gonna be a little bit hard to make. Of course, not just because of the cover image, but also it really jogs my memory because I took this photo back in March of this year, and it reminded me. It's funny because tomorrow is actually the 2-year anniversary that I actually got into the corporate world and started working in the finance industry. And I remember actually coming in that summer and just wanted to do the best I could. You know, being in the finance banking industry, you wanted to make sure that you were on top of things, you were putting in the hours, you were making sure that you just did a top-notch work. And I did that. You know, I tried to be the best analyst. I wanted to be the best analyst that I could possibly be, and show that I was worth being there. You know, I was a guy from Atlanta who got a lucky chance at an internship and got the returning offer to come back. I just wanted to be the best analyst I could be. I didn't want, you know, my manager or the program that I was in to feel like they made a mistake on me. So I wanted just to work as hard as I possibly could, right? Whether that was, you know, putting agendas for team meetings or working later than I had to. I just wanted to show them and perform at my best and, you know, have the attention to detail. I didn't want to seem as somebody who was slacking off. So I just, you know, I was working. I was working, and basically that's all I was doing was just working, and then I would go party on the weekends and go out. I think I went out every single weekend actually for those next 6 months just to kind of get away the stress because I was stressing myself out. And it was kind of crazy because around Christmas I went home to see my mom and my brother, and my brother was like, "Man, you losing a little bit of that athletic look that you had." And of course that kind of bothered me, especially with him being in wrestling, and you know that was his thing. So he was already a little bit bigger than me, and then also seeing my mom, who also works in a very sedentary type job, and watching the aches and pains that she had, it really struck a chord. One, it just kind of showed me, I was like, man, how did I get to this way? You know, like just in 6 months, I literally changed from being this athletic guy who's personal training and doing coaching, working at the gym, to this guy who was, you know, not living the lifestyle, not looking the way that I wanted to look. And every time I looked in the mirror, I would be like, yo, what happened? Like, what is this? And so that January, I know it's so typical with New Year's resolutions, but I told myself, I was like, look, I want you to turn things around. I don't want you to be like how your family members are. I don't want people to look at you and be like, what happened? You know, the same people that looked up to me, I don't want them to be like, yo, this is not the same person that I knew before. So what I did is in January, I took another certification that was a lot more accredited, had some more research behind it, went a little bit more in depth, and I got that certification in, did the class, got the actual certification in March, and that's when I said, look, I'm gonna take a whole year and do something crazy. So in March 2017, I was like, look, I'm gonna turn everything around. I'm gonna make it my personal mission to change everything, and that's actually where this all started. So within that year, I actually got my fitness nutrition specialization, my health coach certification, and also competed in a physique competition. So I hired a coach, hired a posing coach, and I was like, look, I want to take my body to the next level, and I don't care if I have to work, you know, these hours. I can still fit both in, right? Like I could still be healthy and still be successful at work. So that's what I did. I just really invested my time. I committed to my coach. I committed to the day-to-day grind, getting up in the morning, working out, because I had to work. Since I would work a little bit later, I had to go to the gym in the morning, so I'd wake up at 5:30 and go work out, and then come home, rush, shower, get to work. And so yeah, like it was crazy. And then that's when I actually started coaching people and started to see the value in helping them, because I was like, I don't want people to be feeling how I felt, where they look in the mirror and say, what happened? You know, they were active in college, and then all of a sudden, you know, 6 months, a year, 2 years later, everything's changed. So I made it a personal mission, and that's why I created Hype, that brand, to really help, you know, young professionals be healthy, but then still be successful and be powerful and be impactful at their job, at their career. And so yeah, so it was crazy because when March of 18 came around, and I took that picture, and I was like, man, wow, like this is crazy. Like, you really turned your body around, and like the lifestyle was there, and I was like, I felt more energetic at work. I felt more confident. I felt confident whenever I would walk into the gym. I didn't feel like a scrawny guy or a guy who didn't know what I was doing. I was like, man, here he is, a guy on Wall Street, you know, his body's right, he's performing well on the job, and it was perfect. It was awesome. So it's funny, so when I look at that picture, it just reminds me of the journey that I went on, and the journey doesn't stop here, which is cool, which is kind of crazy. The journey doesn't stop here. You know, a lot of people, what do you look like now? To be honest, I look, honestly, I think better than that picture, because I just want to keep improving, and I don't want to step back. I don't want to trade my, you know, health for wealth now. I want to have both now. I want to be successful and make money and take care of my body, so that I can help other people as well. So yeah, it's crazy to think. What a throwback Thursday. Seriously, what a throwback Thursday. Anyway, if this video was helpful or was inspiring to you, or you know somebody who it would inspire, please share it with them. Comment below if this inspired you, and thank you for listening.